When determining a pay structure, a company can go multiple routes. Two of the more common routes are competency-based pay and performance-based pay structures. Competency-based pay is a pay structure that compensates employees on their skill set, their knowledge, and their experience. It's a great alternative to paying someone based on their job title or their position. Performance-based pay systems provide financial compensation based on either an individual or a group focus in that group's performance or that individual's performance. There are multiple systems for performance-based pay, but they're all based on compensating an employee or a group for their individual or group contribution and not the value of the position itself. With each pay system, there are obviously advantages and disadvantages. Competency-based pay systems are a great way to motivate employees because they're not paid on their job level or seniority. If you have a motivated employee, then they can accomplish their job and continue to grow because not only will it benefit them, but it'll also benefit the company. The downside to competency-based pay systems is employees can be overlooked or maybe judged on their skills incorrectly. This judging causes them to make less than they feel they're worth and less than they're actually worth. Not only could somebody be overlooked, but also the skills they have could be useless for the company and lead to issues or errors in the future. With performance-based pay systems, there's the chance for an increase in employee performance and employee engagement. As long as the company has a fair review system that's easily measured and clear to employees, then they can see great benefits from it. The issue with performance-based pay systems is often companies don't have clear performance levels, and their objectives for making their performance are hard to hit or will often have an effect on their income. Additionally, many performance-based pay systems require a large amount of time and effort from management. They're spending a large chunk of time evaluating employees and continue to provide feedback while adjusting their performance requirements. When it comes to implementing a pay system, obviously, as I mentioned before, there are pros and cons to each, but I feel the performance-based pay system is the easiest. With a performance-based pay system, it requires an employee to do their job and do their job to the fullest. It does not allow employees to show up and not get their work done. If an employee wants to make more money, then it's on them. They can't blame their results on their manager or on others. Many companies also offer commission for employees based off their performance, even sometimes non-capped commissions, which in my experience has been a great thing. In companies like this, self-driven employees always thrive, and because of this, the performance-based pay system and the people the company wants are often brought in, and if people are not a good fit, then they tend to leave pretty quickly, and those who fit the system stay, making the company's culture stronger and the company's performance stronger. In a competency-based pay system, it gives employees a salary based on their knowledge, but it does not require them to perform or bring value to the company. Competency-based pay systems also allow for people to delegate work to others, while performance-based pay systems show the true results of who is doing their job best and many times will reward them for their performance. In my experience in both sales and in operations, I feel the method most likely accepted and understood by employees will be the performance-based pay system. The reason is those who perform their job to the fullest will want to be compensated for their work. Many people in positions feel they do more work than others or a better employee than others. And because of performance-based pay systems, as long as it is evaluated accurately and is easily measured, then you can really see who does the best performance. If somebody says that they are the top salesman in the company and are outperforming this person, say by 25%, then the numbers will speak for themselves. If they say they're not, or if they say they are and they're not speaking for themselves, or their numbers don't show what they're saying, then they'll be compensated accurately for that, and the company will be able to back themselves up accordingly. If the best employees are compensated correctly, it will keep them at the company, making the company's overall financial performance better, making that person's financial performance better, and making them happier typically. And it'll also show the weaknesses of the others who are not performing the company and allow them to set kind of guidelines for that employee to improve their performance or set them on a path where they will end up leaving the company and bring in new talent that's hungry and ready to bring in results for that company.